Well, good morning, everybody. It's a Monday morning, and we're getting the old week started out here with the cows. We're going to put out some mineral. They finally ate up all the mineral we had out. Let me get it here. I can show you. We use the Purina Wind and Rain, and we do get a VFD. It is medicated. That medication just helps with pink eye and foot rot, and then I throw a little bit of garlic in. I put 1 pound of garlic to a sack of mineral, and that helps deter the flies. And I do believe it has helped quite a bit. So I'm going to get this mineral thrown here in the deal, then we'll go out and we'll get a check of the cows. So hang with me here. Oh, also got to show you, so we can do some spraying this week. Got some Grazon P&D. It is restricted pesticide. You do have to have your pesticide applicator license to purchase that. But I took the time to get that. And we haven't used that before, so that'll be good out here. Give something a little different. I mean, it is kind of 2,4-D, but it has another pesticide with it. I was trying to remember what that was called. Picklerum, I guess. So, we're tracking now. I wanted to turn on that tracking deal, and it's got me now. So, all over the place. All right, so yeah, later this week, possibly this evening. I'd like to do it this evening. I don't know if I'll get out to do it, but we'll get some weed killer sprayed on the old pasture because the summer weeds are here. So, we'll get this mineral put in, and Pacer's just giving me his peace of mind. Caser's just hungry. Caser's just a hungry boy. His food's getting warmed up right now as we speak as well. So. See if I can get down here low enough. It don't even matter if y'all see this. I'm just putting mineral in a mineral feeder. I think the cows might come see what I'm doing, but they haven't. They're not. There's a little creek over here behind us, and they're not getting out of that creek. Let's see, it's 92 degrees already, so they're loving their creek. So yesterday is the day after we put out the hot wire, and we just ran that hot wire because I really don't trust the perimeter fence. And like I said, the neighbors to the south, where there's actually a good fence, they have some open heifers, and I'm still running my bull till August, or through August, basically. So I don't want him getting any ideas, and he respects the hot wire pretty well. So we will have him contained. But them cows got out there that night. It was dark by the time I got done because we had so many. I had more issues than I've ever had in my life with that stuff. But that's because I didn't wrap it up right. I didn't put it all on my reel. Had a big old tangled mess. We spent about an hour untangling the thing. I put this garlic in my garage and it got some moisture, I guess. And trying to bust it loose, and then I busted the container. Usually I have this measured out where I usually have it measured out a pound, and I just put it in and mix it, but I didn't take the time to do that today, and I know there's 3 pounds in here because I've already taken 2 out, and it's a 5-pound jug. Got it off Amazon, fresh finest, minced garlic, Amazon fine. It's the cheapest I could find. They actually ran out, and I just waited for them to get it back in stock. So I'm gonna eyeball it, sprinkle this in, and then I'll have to mix it in. Turn the old hand red. That was a chunk. After this, Pacer and I is going to find some shade. And we're going to relax till Mama gets home. And then, like I said, hopefully I can get back here and maybe spray out a tank, or maybe I can at least just get the sprayer hooked up. So we'll see if it's available. So, but yeah, got my mineral put out, so I'm just gonna mix in this garlic and we'll go check the cows. So. Hello everybody. Don't mind my sweat, it's just 100 degrees out here, I think, or 97 or something. So I'll try to get out of the way. This thing's following me around though. I apologize, but we got the old sprayer hooked up. We about to go spray some Grazon P&D on our pasture and try to get some weeds killed, knocked down. Summer weeds showed up, so we're gonna try to knock them down, but I have my sprayer calibrated for 20 acres. It takes a pint an acre, so we're gonna put a 2.5 gallon jug in here. And it's my first time using Grazon over here, or ever, I guess, for that matter. So we'll see how that does. I've always just used 2,4-D and Remedy. So we're gonna give this a shot. I'll bring you along while we do some spraying. So yeah, you can see my tracks over there. Cows are looking good out there on the grass. About 1.5 years ago, we limed these hay fields, and man, the grow back this year, I think we can attribute, or we can give credit to that lime that we put on. So you can kind of see my track there. I don't got anything out here to like guide me or anything, so I kind of just look at my swath on that and line up with something ahead of me and stay with that. So we got enough T-posts down there, and they're about so many feet apart I could probably go off that, but I like to do a little bit of overspray just to make sure we're getting it. But yeah, it's beautiful out here. So cows are looking good, grazing out there. Let's open this door so we can see them better and try to stay on my line. Looking good. Well everybody, it's Tuesday night, so night 2 for me on the sprayer. What we did last night is doing a pretty good job. I'll try to get some footage whenever I run by it here in a second. But we knocked down some big old pigweed and some other weeds, so night 1 spraying did some good. I cranked it up 5 PSI. We switched tractors. That kind of changed my calibration a little bit. And so I had to crank it back up because it didn't quite go out as quick as it should have. But it's still working, so good stuff. Corteva Grazon P+D. It is restricted use. You don't want to use it around cotton, tobacco, anything like that. But I got nothing around me that's in danger. There is some, neighbor does have some crepe myrtles. I just turn it off whenever I go by, so we'll be good. We're gonna get with it. Stick around and you'll see some footage. Well, hello everybody. It's Friday morning. Kaser and I out here feeding the cows, and we're not seeing 1703, so she's either finally separated herself from the herd, or maybe there's a calf out in the pasture finally. But we'll find out. But let's give you a little view here of the cows. This week it got hot. I did some spraying, but it was so hot I didn't even get out to put out the camera. So I kind of did some glass videos. Sorry about that. But so you didn't get much footage on the spraying. I'm sorry, but we did get some spraying done on the weeds, and they are falling over. So that's a plus. And then this weekend I might spray some fertilizer. I have some liquid fertilizer I might spray, but I don't know. The wind's up right now. It's actually 83 degrees out here. So, but I did go get some feed. So you're gonna get some feed sap ramblings. Although I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. We got so much done lately that I don't know. And I hauled them cows off that I always just gripe about having around. So maybe not to you all, but I was griping about having them around. So got rid of them. So we'll see what comes out of my mouth on the feed sack ramblings. You never know what'll happen there. So, but anyways, I'll whip this around and give you all a little view of the cows eating. Got the boss man out here talking to him. He's got a front row seat. Say hi, Kaser. Say hi. Little smile. There you go. Oh, I thought you were gonna wave. He loves watching them eat. Loves seeing the cows. So yeah, not everyone came up. I thought the majority of them would come up today where it's 83 degrees out, but a lot of them just stayed down by the creek. So they're lost. Now that's the cow that I doctored a few weeks ago, and she's still, like, you can still see her backbone, but she has put on some weight, so she had to have something going on. I highly doubt she gets bred back. It'll be a surprise whenever we go preg check time, just because of her body condition. But she's old. Even if she is bred back, I don't think I'm going to go through that anymore. She'll go to the sale. She just got to go. She's not the prettiest thing out here anyway. But she is raising the calf, so I'll give her that. But I think the vet was a little off on her age. I think should have been called old, and they called her short. Solid at that, I believe. So I don't know. That, or I possibly think she has anaplasm, which I didn't catch at the sale barn, of course, because you got this such little time. But her udder's yellow, so nothing really else is yellow, but her udder's yellow. So I don't know. She could always just have Charlet in her, I guess, but just go with the negative side of things. Well, everybody, like I said, I got 1,000 pounds of feed. It was 83 degrees. I think we're already up to 87, so temperature's kind of gaining on us. There's a wind for this area of the state. I think it's blowing 4 miles an hour. That'll about blow you over compared to what we're used to out here. So watch out for that. Although, of course, I say something about it and about dies. But anyways, feed sack ramblings is about to start. Who knows what I'll say. I really don't have a whole lot to say, I don't think, but we'll see what comes to mind. 1,000 pounds, we're going to get it out. Probably should have took a drink of water before this, but I did not. Wave at Kaser. He might be screaming in there, but I don't hear him. That's plus. I left the country radio on for him, so. He's an Ella fella and a Megan Baroni. A Maroni Baroni. I think he likes Morgan Wallen too. Who doesn't? Y'all can hate if you want, but it is what it is. Just live a little. Don't hate. So the calves, they're on. I see more and more calves in here all the time, and we're still. This lasted. Well, it looks like it was gonna last 16 days. So, you know, I'll take that. I need to purchase me some scales. A smart guy would have had scales. We could have weighed every calf before we put them on. Before we put them on this creep feed, and then I could have done some math and figured out what they're gaining a day on their mother. And then we could come weigh them 60 days or 30 days. We could get an average daily gain adding the creep feed and see if it pays off, but I don't own any scales yet, people. We got a couple cows, and I mean 2 in 2020. And we tried building off them, and we did what we could do. We kept what we could cut, what we could keep. We never had a bull though. We were always AIing. And whenever your AI don't stick right away, you're backing animals up. So we went from spring calving to fall calving real fast. Or summer calving. Didn't really like it. We finally got, a little established on where we're going to be for a while. Unfortunately for me, I don't prefer it, but that don't matter. So, happy wife, happy life, I guess, but whatever. That's a story for another day. So, we're kind of just starting out our own. We're close to my in-laws. They have 2 tractors. They got a brush hog they let me borrow. In exchange, I try keeping them full of diesel and doing repairs on them for letting me use it. And so that helps us out in that category. That's how I can spray and mow. And last year, I went and I took out a loan to get some more cows, so that's why I got all these janky looking things out here in the pasture. But so at one point last year, we were up to 23 cows and a bull. And so it's slowly coming along. This year, my goal is with this calf crop, that's one of the best calf crops we've raised. Our goal is to pay off the cow note, and we'll have that done in 2 years. So, because I don't want to carry a note on cows any longer than I have to. We did use the FSA office for their rate more than anything, and it can be annoying. I've emailed Secretary Rollins because we live across the state line not very far away, but our lease is over here eastern Oklahoma. So instead of, there's an office in Fort Smith not far from our house. Instead of me being able to use that Fort Smith office, I gotta haul my butt. They want me to haul it all the way up to Tahlequah, Oklahoma, because that's where I've been assigned. Because Sequoia County, look up on the map, people. Sequoia County is large for Oklahoma. Doesn't even have an office. So I gave her my peace of mind on that. I asked her if I couldn't somehow transfer my stuff to Arkansas. Believe it or not, with little help of ChatGPT, there's a form I could fill out I didn't know about. that I could probably transfer to Poto. That would be closer at least. But there is something, or maybe I'm introducing the bill to the floor to where we could cross some state lines here. But my word, I thought the government made the internet, and I thought the internet was the whole purpose of being able to do things together in the government. So like, let's utilize the freaking internet for the good. They're getting there. They finally made it where you could get on there, make some payments, I guess, and see what y'all got going on. But come on, like, agriculture is behind on prices for the times. They're behind on technology for the times. So, stay on your people. Stay on Brooke. I know she's doing some work. She's doing some good work, actually. I have been impressed with her. She's kind of almost local, though. She's from Texas, I think. That's going to make me sound stupid because I don't really know where she's from, but I'm pretty confident in saying that she's from Texas. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll get it straightened out. I like my life to be easier, but I'm sure there's some other people probably in my situation that it'd make their life easier too. So, man, for me thinking I didn't have a whole lot to say, I went off on that little tangent rabbit hole there, didn't I? It comes down to, don't give Russell a mic. You don't know where he's going to go with stuff. But anyways, these calves are looking amazing. So, happy with that. Like I said earlier, there might be a calf in the pasture. And I'll be thrilled if there is, but we'll find out. She definitely didn't come up, so if there's not one, well, like I always say, she ain't gonna get no further away. She's just gonna get closer. So yeah. I think rambling about the government got my blood pressure up. This didn't take all that long. There's the wind. The wind at the end. Let's see if I can't throw this up in there without losing my pants. No one wants to see that. Not gonna lie, there's probably a little more in the bottom of that sack than what I usually have. Getting good at that. Sorry I went quiet there. I had to focus. Still missed it. So, thank you all for tuning in to Feed Sack Ramblings. I'm glad that I could give you some kind of entertainment on this day. So I'm going to get a drink of water in this truck here. Catch my breath. We'll go drive around. See if we don't have a baby calf out there. Y'all stay tuned. I'll let you know either way. Woo! Listen to me breathe. I'm a weak man. Can't even lift a 150-pound feed sack. My God, what a weak man. Stay tuned, y'all. Hey everybody, made it out here in the pasture, and you hear that? Oh no, you don't. That's because I got my breath back. I'm not breathing so hard right now. But hey, that's about to change. Kaser, I don't need your opinion on it, but that's about to change because my 1703 finally had her calf, and she has totally walked away from it. So hopefully she don't come charging at me whenever I go out here to tag this thing. It's in a sleep. It's pretty tiny. I thought it'd be a little bigger, honestly. So
Dad said to you, get
anyways,
and 3 others.
My dad texted me there if you didn't hear that. But I'm gonna try to set this camera up real quiet, head out there where hopefully y'all can watch me tag this thing. It might get comical, but hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully it's just smooth and easy. So, but I'm probably gonna lose my breath again, not gonna lie. Kind of fat, kind of out of shape. So here we go. Calf number 20. What we were wanting. So we got it. So excited. So here we go. Now, of course, y'all, I set this camera up and it kind of raised its head. That wind's kind of picking up. So get in there and see what I can do. Hopefully I don't lose my pants. It's a steer. Probably gonna jump up here. No, okay, gonna make my life a little easier. Big old sack. Okay, got that. Now, I like to weigh him. He's a gentle little fella. There's a good chance. So I ain't gonna lie, we didn't make it out here yesterday. There's a good chance he was born yesterday. He don't even care that I'm here. Oh, he's not tiny. Well, he ain't bad. Let's see here. 89 pounds. Maybe he'll get up for us. He's a chill little dude. Mama, you need to get over here. Bleh. Yeah, he's cool looking. I like his mama. She's pretty cool looking. He's still got an umbilical, so he wasn't born yesterday. I'd say he was born overnight. Come on, Mom. He's a cool looking dude. And Mama's being good and coming to get him, so. Cool little sucker, 89 pounds. He don't look 89. I would probably -7 on that and make him an 82. So. But yeah, he's cool. Mama's cool. She let me tag it. So. All is good. I'm a happy man. Got my calf. So. And he's sharp. Man, he's sharp looking. Y'all probably say you can't tell that a day old, but after doing it a while, you can kind of tell. So. He's a cool looking guy. He's going to make some dollars. He don't like his mom. Oh, he just kicked out his mom. Probably because I put a little rubber band on his nutsack, so can't blame him. Anyways, I think he's probably doing good. He's over there chilling, so yeah. I'm very happy. Glad that we could show y'all that this week. That's awesome. Glad I didn't sell her. So yeah, I think we'll just wrap up the video there. I thank y'all for tuning in this week. I apologize once again that I didn't get much footage of the spraying, but I got what I could get. The cows are happy. Cows are happy out on the hay meadow that we opened up for them. They really went to town on it, so they're happy. I got another one to open up yet. Here soon I want to try to catch them calves, and we're going to put an implant in them, hormone implant, to help them grow a little quicker. So that's the goal anyway. So thanks all again for tuning in this week. We really appreciate it. And catch us on the next one. We'll see y'all. Have a good week.